sticks out is purple in coloration. Now researchers believe, there we go, researchers believe that giraffes have that coloration to act as a sunscreen. So these guys eat for about 80% of their day, and they eat trees. So in Africa, there's lots of acacia species, so over 100 different types of acacia out there. And you can see that tree behind this exhibit right there. He's done a lot of his own horticulture work, so it's a little bit destroyed. It's probably not trimmed to what our hort team would like it to be, but Khalid has his own opinion on what is beautiful, so that's what he likes to do. But these guys can eat up to 75 pounds of food every single day. But when you're thinking about it, he's 2,600 pounds, over 19 feet tall, so he needs a lot of food. And if you think about all of those little leaves, he's got to eat a lot of leaves in order to kind of maintain his body weight. Now, talking about leaves, talking about some of the food that these guys eat, Khalid does have a couple of favorites. He loves bananas. He also really loves sweet potatoes, so those are two of his favorite different types of produce items that he gets every single week. He'll get that multiple times throughout the week. But also talking about some of the tree branches or some of the browse that he eats, is they actually, or giraffe actually, do not have to drink water every single day. They can go about 3 days without having any water. So he just showed you how he would bend all the way down to the ground and get a drink of water from a natural, pool, or if there's a watering hole, anything like that that he would come across in his environment. Now, like I was saying, they don't have to drink every single day, but if you can watch him, he's going to bend all the way back down, just like you guys saw, and you'll notice it's not very quick, it's not very graceful, but they can do it. However, as they're doing that, as they're getting into that position, it's a little bit awkward, and it makes them very vulnerable. So these guys don't often like to do it, or don't often like to drink for very long periods of time, because it does make them in a vulnerable position. So there he goes all the way down. That is beautiful. Sometimes they don't always like to do that. You can imagine that's also another great stretch on their abdomen or on their tummies. So there you go. Thanks, Kayla. So that's kind of some of the things that Khalid can do here. We are going to be going inside the barn and doing some hoof care. So if you hang out with us, you'll be able to see us taking care of some of their hooves. We also might be doing some blood draw behavior. So these guys, like I was telling you, are extremely smart. But they also need a lot of help out there. So you guys, as you came in, got those tokens for our Quarter for Conservation program. Giraffe were one of the animals, or I should say they are one of the animals up there. He always likes to come over and admire everybody afterwards, which is really perfect. And he always likes to watch me. But these guys do need a lot of help out there. So if you guys haven't voted, or if you have voted, hopefully you guys will vote for giraffe, or have voted for giraffe, because these guys do need a lot of help. And these guys are pretty magnificent animals, and hopefully you guys got to feed them, fall in love with them a little bit, and then get to see some of the really cool things